Hello summoners, this is the Odd One from soulmid.net, and this is a jungling video which stars everyone's favorite counter jungling furry, Nunu. This guide should show you the basics of Nunu, counter jungling, as well as how to think like a high level Nunu. Personally, I think Nunu is one of the best jungle picks in the game because of his utility, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Runes. So basically this is a generic rune page which I run for most of my junglers, including Nunu. It is mostly greater marks of alacrity for attack speed, some armor penetration from the quints in that one, so I have 12 armor pen, 13 flat armor which is really good early game, and 24 skill and magic resist which is really good later in the game, because early game you don't really need magic resist, so it's really good to have the 24. Why don't I run magic penetration over armor pen? Well, for the most part it's not very useful to have magic or just flat 10 magic penetration, because I don't intend to go Sork Boots on my build, so flat 10 magic penetration doesn't really do that much damage unless you actually stack more flat magic penetration or reduction. So for the most part, mid game, past late game, the damage increase is going to be very minimal, if any. Why 12 armor pen? Because off the top of my head, the small golems have 12 armor, the wolves and the small lizards have under 12 armor, so the wraiths have too much, and the large golem has 24, the dragon has 21. So this means I can spend less time at the small camps, such as the small golems and wolves, because I have more attack speed and I'm doing full damage to them. And I don't really mind not having more armor pen for the bigger camps, because I can just use Consume and Smite to make those ones faster, and it will give me more time to counter jungle or do other stuff and roam along the map. So that's basically my masteries in a nutshell. So here I have my summoner skills. So for Nunu, we're going to take Smite for obvious reasons, as explained in my Olaf video, and Flash. Reason for Flash is because if, instead of say Ghost, is because if you can't get away with Blood Boil Nunu, which is basically Ghost speed, it's highly unlikely Ghost would help you at all, but Flash would, because you could flash over walls, something you couldn't do with Blood Boil or Ghost. Alright, moving on, we have Masteries. So basically I put one here just to reduce the cooldown in Smite and give me 5 gold, which is really useless, but whatever, I'll take what I can get. And we have Free Here and Resistance, Free Here and Hardiness. So if you combine this with my runes, you have 19 armor, or 19 plus armor at level 1, which is actually pretty nice for level 1. So I'm really resilient against towers, against enemy champions, against jungle creeps, so it's really nice, and this is always good because there's not much else to put it in. Certain Spirit, yeah, same reason. So then we have Perseverance, basic stuff, because I hope I don't die a lot. Awareness, you need this, I mean, it's much better than this crap. Meditation, easy, another easy one. Now the only real, let's say, divergence would be only 2 in quickness, so I could have 1 in greed. I personally think greed is very good. I probably won't miss quickness as much because Nunu's already hitting over 400 move speed with Blood Boil, so it doesn't really matter that I'm missing 1 here and put it in here. So it's really good for me to have greed, just to get extra gold. Alright, so this part will deal with the strengths and weaknesses of Nunu. So basically, I'll be dealing with the first strength of Nunu. The major reason for this video is counter jungling. So this is the first example of free. So it's going to be Nunu against a weaker jungler. Warwick is a slow jungler, and he can't really do anything if someone harasses him in jungle and that champion happens to be stronger. Well, he's not going to fight back, because until he gets the lizard buff or his ultimate at level 6, he is not much of a threat to Nunu. So I'm going to show you how to counter jungle with Nunu against a Warwick or someone similar. Alright, so at this part my team is just guarding me. I'm going to have Vlad pull blue when it spawns. I'm telling Tarek, who is vital to counter jungling, to CV near his wolves at around 245, so hopefully that works well. Yep, so I have boots, ward, 1 pot. So you'll see the importance of these items later. First off, I'm going to kill the big wolf by hitting it, then consuming. I can do this because consume will be up by the time this is up. So it's all okay. So we know they're there, so that's good. For counter jungling, you need to know where the enemy is, or else you look like an idiot as you give them free X. So here we go. I just took a camp. I'm already 95 X FOB. So if I were to do blue and then kill a big Wraith, I'd be level 3, just like that. So, Vlad, what was it? There we go. This is so I take far less damage than I should, even though they hit it a little too much and should leave. But anyhow, so I take very little damage from this camp because of the help, and it didn't affect Vlad at all. He didn't miss a single creep. You're still free. It's free. So here we go. I'm killing this. I'm pretty sure I just don't know where Warwick is. Now, watch what happens here. They CV me. Now, the dumb thing to do would be run right to Rifts, and then he'd blatantly know that I'm gonna go to his Rifts. So instead, I just fake it and just kill a wolf. So CV's gone. I run back. So I still know where he is. So he's still wolves. This is why Warwick's a real bad jungle, because he's just awful slow, even with longsword. So I run up to his Wraiths, and I'm gonna consume one. Just like that, boom, 120x gone out of his pocket. So I ward here. Now look what I do here. I notice the creeps are around that tower. If I were to walk here, the creeps would see me as they walk by. So I'm gonna wait a bit, and if this would update, yeah, this is safe. So I'm gonna go kill golems myself. Get more X over Warwick. I'm pretty sure Warwick's around here right now. So I keep Smite up just in case Warwick comes when I'm in the middle of doing this. But I don't need it, so I consume. Now I'm gonna do a second thing that may seem strange. So I'm gonna stand here. Yeah, I could. Warwick's gonna check that. He's gonna see there's nothing there. So I'm waiting here. Like, logically, most people would actually try to do lives, because, I mean, Nunu just took everything out, so you might as well take the last camp there. But he doesn't, so I'm just gonna leave and go do my own camps before he does mine. So that's the end of this example. Alright, so here we have example 2. So Amumu, in my opinion, is a significantly faster jungler than Warwick. So it's gonna be slightly harder to beat Amumu because he's not gonna take as long as Warwick did with those 2 camps. He's gonna be clear them almost as fast as Nunu. So we're gonna watch how we're gonna deal with that with Nunu. So here we are again, almost the exact same circumstances. We know Amumu is standing there, so we can do blue first because that's probably the fastest route for him. And so basically same battle plan. So I'm gonna ward his Liz again because by warding Liz, he's less likely to do it. And well, there's gonna be a snag here, but I'm gonna make a huge screw up around this area, so I'll show you as it comes. So we just speed this up. Alright, same plan. I'm gonna have, okay, once it sinks, okay, there we go, moonwalk. Alright, there we go. So I'm gonna kill this camp again. It takes a little longer because I have less help than last time, so you notice I take far more damage. One more hit. There we go. So now I'm at close to the same spot. I know Amumu is probably about to start this camp, so speed it up. Okay, I tell him the CV, I should be around here, but I'm desynced, so Amumu is there, I know exactly where he is. Now here's where I'm like, I don't know, drunk or something, so blatantly walk into that. Okay, I consume this. Now, basically, they can still see me, so I ward that rush. Of course, there's a trap in it, so I'm just tripping over traps here. So now, the dumb thing to do would be to continue counter jungling. I mean, they bloody see me, so I'm going back, and on the way, of course, I hit the other trap because I'm an idiot. So I go back to my Wraiths. Now, something is like, which is about the mind games here, is gonna happen. So I'm going back to my own Wraiths. Now, Amumu has gambled on the fact that I'd still be there. I'd still be counter jungling, except one thing, he didn't. So he was trying to take my creeps and he figured I'd still be up there. So basically, he can't do a thing. I mean, when Nunu's standing around there, you can't take his jungle. So I'm gonna get level 3 from these, and I'm gonna do something else. So I know Amumu's heading back to his Wraiths. He walks mid with his W and E, which is completely useless against Urgot. So once this syncs up, I will kill this, and there we go. So I know where he is now. So watch what happens. So speed this up. Because of that ward, I know exactly if he passes by that way or not. So here I am. I'm lusted, I have boots, I move much faster than him. So even though he had a huge lead on me, I will be able to catch up. Right now I'm ahead 2 blue wraiths right now. Okay, it's desynced. Okay, I see a Mumu. He just finished his wraiths. There we go. So I'm gonna try to catch my golems. So here we go. So it syncs up again. Okay, there we go. I'm right there. So, boom. Of course he's doing it. So I kill it, consume it, boom. I have 2 wraiths on him, and I took half that. So basically, I have more X right now, and more of my creeps on my side are available for me to kill. So basically, he's behind, despite the fact that he needs levels more than me, and basically his red's still warded. So I can just wait there and see if he does it or not, and just leave if he doesn't do it. So that's example 2. Actually, I forgot that I didn't actually do take his red because I see him leaving for top, but level 3 Mumu Gank's almost completely worthless. So not only do I have taken his Wraith, one of his golems, I've taken his lizard, and I'm gonna leave him a useless camp right after this. So basically I've really slowed down Mumu's jungle phase because he's forced to just waste time top doing nothing. So not only that, I still have my golems and my lizard. So once I do those, I'll have a bigger X advantage on him, while he still has to clear his red, or else he won't have it anymore.